Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your winter solstice reading. Funny story. Well, not funny, funny. Of course, Jane as a human being still battles with getting certain messages sometimes. Especially the ones who are stumping me, who are stopping me. I feel that when I get stopped, I still have to look at what's trying to come through. And I don't know if that happens with some of you, because when it flows really well. You know, all the cards come out and message come in and everything's good. But every once in a while you get a stop, wait, and you're going, wait for what? I'm a go-getter. I've often compared myself to the Queen of Swords, the strength of character, the very go, 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 very masculine energy type person. There's not much masculine about me, Pisces, but in my organizational skill, I find that I am the accountant of the spirit world. It's like, let's do this, let's go. You know, the forever cheerleader, let's plan and organize and get all our ducks in a row. It's good for being prepared for things, but sometimes it hinders when other things are trying to come in, things that are more spontaneous. And that happens to me. I don't know if that happens to you as a light worker, as a reader, but yeah, maybe I shouldn't be telling my weaknesses, right, Spirit? They're laughing. It's ridiculous. Okay, so anyway, and they go especially quiet when I get a little bit like hit a wall, and I think they do it on purpose so that I can problem solve in a different kind of way. And I feel punished sometimes, and I'll explain why. Because I had to spend money this time, but it's okay, it's fine. It wasn't a big amount of money. So much came in yesterday, and it took me so long to figure it out. You know, sometimes I feel like, some days, Pisces, I feel like I've got it all together, like I know every single thing. And then I feel that I don't know anything. And I think this is the greatest field of work to get into, because you will always be humbled at one point. You can't get bigger than your britches, because there will inevitably be something that goes by you. And at the moment you won't get it, and then you will, okay? Okay, few things I'll tell you. Yesterday, before I was going to, like I said, I'm planning to do all of these a little bit ahead of time so I can get some time off at Christmas, no problem. I said I'm going to do a winter solstice reading, no problem. And I pull out of the Starseed deck. I said, I don't use these very often, but I said, I'm going to use the Starseed deck for a message from your higher self for winter solstice, okay? And right away, the card comes out is wait. And I thought, is that for me or them? So I assumed that's for me, because I've been telling you for weeks, go, go, go. I said, I can't have been telling people go, go, go for weeks, and then suddenly you tell them no, wait. That doesn't, but it kept resounding like wrong. I don't know if you say, you say it, and then, you know, you get that, you're wrong. I felt like the Family Feud, you know, like I kept trying to guess things, and big X's were coming up. So I was going, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to put it aside for today. And then last night, huge winds, huge winds, was hitting our home. And you know what? I think the worst winds that I've been through in this very old house in the last 12 or 13 years that we've been here, I guess. The worst winds. The windows were whistling. The house was shaking. It was incredibly scary. And I kept kind of shouting in my mind, enough, like stop. I think it was just to ease my fear, or help me try to deal with the fact that maybe our house was going to get blown down at one point. I've never felt this way. I don't. If you guys know me, you know that I sit in a beautiful home that that really doesn't. Is impervious to these kind of things. I feel very safe here, even in the worst windstorm. But last night was incredibly, remarkably strong, and Mother Nature was really, you know, whipping things around. And okay, so I decided to go to bed, and the power shuts off. When I wake up early this morning, my laptop's adapter is no longer functioning, so it's not charging my laptop, and my laptop now is dead. I have to wait. I had to order a new adapter, and hopefully that fixes it. But I had to wait, okay? So remember, wait, wait. So I'm getting this message twice. I come and sit down, try to do this reading again, and now I get no. But it's not the most important word on this card. It's what's underneath. Wait. And I'm going, what? What is going on? So now I need answers. So I take my tarot card out, I start pulling the cards out, and there's a rebirth card. Right away I'm thinking of the windstorm. I'm thinking of the tower that we've been getting. I'm thinking of everything. And then this beautiful Seven of Wands, this meditative person that's inside her own bubble, who's gone through adversity. And I start typing into Google on my phone, of course, because my laptop's not functioning, winter solstice. What does this mean? Okay. And winter solstice is a time of rebirth where the days start getting longer. And I thought, oh, wait, let me put things together. And then I finally sat and meditated, such as this person did. And of course, it all came to me at that point. But what a journey. I'm just letting you know, Pisces, that sometimes you feel the messages come in wonderfully and they flow and everything is wonderful. And then sometimes they do not. They just kind of come in. You feel like you've got a bunch of jumbled blocks and you've got to put a word together and you're not sure what the word is. It's not quite clear. And I think it's to keep us humble, Pisces. I think it's to remind that some of us that we're good at certain things and other things, well, we just need help with, you know? So, to continue this, I have the word wait here. And I love this because if you look at this picture, she's like just about ready to go through that spiral, that 369 spiral. And that hit me first yesterday when I saw that. I went, she looks like she's just about to, I feel like we're just waiting to be told, go, okay? And you have the child of the cosmos behind it and a new earth behind it. Okay, there's no, I haven't looked at these cards, just looking at them now. I hadn't even looked at these, but it's saying that this is coming in, okay? It's coming in. Keep holding the vision and waiting, okay? There's going to be some holdups, there's going to be some stuff. And since we're talking to your inner energy, we're not talking about your life path here. We're talking about your spiritual light worker energy, okay? And it's going to be a time of rebirth for many different reasons, not just the Yule season, the winter solstice. It's so much bigger than this. So when you see wait, postpone here, again with this card, I don't feel that you're walking towards this. I feel you're actually walking away from this. I think you're on this side of the picture, Pisces. I think that all of this is in your background, or it is around you. You are looking at it, but you're not definitely of this storm. You have either come out of it or you're watching it take place, which is no surprise in the world of today. So your winter solstice message is this, okay? We've been holding the pattern. We're about to be in a state of rebirth, okay? We've been patiently waiting. This is us patiently waiting to, I don't know, become alive. Okay, we have gone through this adversity. If you see all these wands here, I feel this is it. This is you. This is you in a peaceful white energy, and this is this energy right here, and it's disruptive. I haven't turned off my phone. You can hear it like going nuts over there. Okay, this is what I'm saying. I feel like the world around you is just still nuts, and that's okay. You're the beautiful light worker, so I'm talking to your inner self, like I said I would yesterday, Pisces. And just to let you know that even your reader here, Jane, she gets stopped by her human self, by her what I call my spiritual accountant self, the Queen of Swords, the quick-witted, independent, strength of character thinker, okay? But there's so much more at play here. The world is going through a transformation, and you're very much a part of it, okay? We have been holding and waiting. We've been like, no, and wait. But this is our season. This is our time. We're just about to, okay? All right, so I'm going to pull some more cards at this point because I've been talking about my story and yours. It's your story too, Pisces, okay? It's the message that was meant for you that took me a while to figure out. But I finally got it. Oh my, whew. Anyway, so now I'm waiting for an adapter for my, I hope that fixes it. I'll let you know, but I have no doubt. I knew it was just a hindrance, okay? And I feel that's what we feel. We feel right now that we're ready to go. We're trying to deal with ourselves, right? We're trying to persevere, Pisces, okay? We're trying to really hold the line. The Nine of Wands is the card of you're almost there, don't give up, okay? You've been wounded, you've been fatigued, you've gone through it all, okay? You've been put through the ringer and back again, but hold the line, okay? Stay right here, okay? Don't deviate. You're good, okay? You're good. And your inner self wants you to know that you're exactly where you're meant to be. You've gone through exactly what you were supposed to go through, and everything is going to work out, but it's a messy type deal. Okay, Pisces? Rebirths are never, birth of any kind is messy. Look at the process of life. If you're too young and haven't gone through it, or you just haven't by choice gone through it, the process of giving birth is it's a process. I can't go through it, but I've gone through it 3 times. It's a process to have human life come out of the body is for everybody. My husband was there. It's a process for him too, to go through it, to see his wife go through pain and have such joy or sadness come out of it. There's so much to this, and it shows that we just go through it all of our lives. It's the beauty of the darkness and the light and the hardship and the eventual peace and success that we get from all of it, and that's always rebalancing each other, and that's what they want you to know, okay? That's what they want you to feel here, Pisces. And they know you're tired. They know that sometimes you get like this, okay? God knows, I'm sure I've had this face, like, really, really, really. And it's okay. It's okay. My voice feels like tired if you hear it, and that's from this, okay? I feel like when you're bone weary, tired, and they say take the time that you need, okay? But don't give up. This is not like no, never do it. This card says no, but it's too harsh because it says wait, okay? And I feel that, and this one says wait. It's just, hold on, okay? Hold the line. Everything is fine. It's all going to come to pass. The world's going through a rebirth. Literally, we are on the day of rebirth. The days are getting longer. The light is shining brighter. Okay? So that's your beautiful message for winter solstice today. We're gonna go further in it, Pisces. We're gonna talk about it some more. I love this Two of Wands. It's contemplating and thinking innovatively, okay? And this, actually, the key word that I have for this card is what? Threshold. We are at the threshold of something, okay? Look at these. They're so synchronistic. When you just let the message come in and stop trying to figure it out like an accountant, things work really well. That might be another message for some of you. I've heard from other light workers who are trying to figure out how to do things. And I know that you see from the videos, you think, Jane, you've got it, you're tuned in. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It doesn't mean that I don't struggle sometimes. It doesn't mean that every once in a while I get stumped. Okay? It took a major windstorm and an adapter dying and 2 cards and 14 hours for me to get the correct message. But I got it. Okay? So, is that a problem with them? Probably not. It's a problem with me. Okay? And I sometimes, I know when I try to deviate what I'm getting, because then they will send me stuff. Okay? They'll tell me, look deeper. Go further into your emotions and see what's missing, okay? Meditate. Again, with this meditation card, I feel like they're both in deep meditation, okay? And it's not just meditation and getting past it. It's being open. Our hands are open. Open up to spirit, okay? Whenever you're in doubt, if you need to take a moment, take the moment, okay? Get in meditation. Open your hands and go, please help me. I don't understand. And you know what, Pisces? It's okay not to understand. Okay, me as a reader, you as the person listening to me, we're human beings, okay? It's okay for you to not understand. It's okay to have those days of going, I don't get it, okay? I do not get it. Send me more. Tell me more. but be prepared, because they will. Windstorms and adapters. Yeah, okay? So sometimes the message is important, okay? Don't be afraid, though, okay? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask for help. They will offer it. You've just got to be open to receive it. That's it, okay? And the other message that I'll tell you for this, for your inner self, the least boundaries that you put in your way, the blocks, the least amount of blocks that you put in your way that saying, oh, it couldn't be that, or it, you know, I don't get it, or it's just because you're giving yourself a hard time trying to listen to the message. They're saying just this, they want you to work on this, okay? The lesson for me is that they're telling me that sometimes when I see a message and I don't want to, let's say I have a problem with negative words or weight words. I'm a person with a masculine type energy where I get things going. Weight is a very hard word for me. Patience is a very hard word for me. So it's very appropriate as a person who's working through this that I'm always telling you to balance and patience and waiting, okay? So this is my lesson as well. I'm learning and then I'm imparting to you. So if you have the same problem, if you're going through the same thing, you will see the truth to move on, okay? You'll move past it. You'll stop getting stuck in this energy of this uncertainty, of this, you know, this grief of not knowing, of thinking, oh, I don't know, you know, like I'm not listening to my heart, and I don't know, and I don't, you know, look at this, you know, it's like I'm stuck. What am I doing here? Screaming, frustration, what? Okay? They will help you see the truth to move on and move into where you need to go. You've just got to open yourself up to it. So this is your higher self, okay, as well, talking about the fact that don't be so hard about yourself. Look at this Judgment card. It's so beautiful, okay? This is so... I love it. I love it. Okay? You have to separate yourself from that human stuff that holds you down to the planet. You've got to release it, okay? For the freedom. Look at that. That's you. That's your inner self. That's a message from my inner self to your inner self, telling you to give yourself a break. Everything that you go through, everything that you're looking at, okay, in these times when you're trying to learn on this planet, to go forward, to do things, it all has to do with lessons that you have to learn. Mine is about being patient, about not overreacting to these type of words or situations. When I'm being told to wait, they will keep slowing me down until I'm forced to do what I'm told, because there's something I need to see and pay attention to, okay? That's my lesson. When it took me the 14 hours to get the message and to give it to you this way, it was some of my time, but it was a lesson that I can put in my bag now, so that when I feel like I'm being told to slow down, instead of reacting in a way that's going to slow me down even more, is to look for the answers, to meditate on it, to open myself up to spirit and going, let me see what I need to see so that I can do what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay? So this was a little bit of a lesson for light workers. This was a lesson for me. This was a message to your inner self to release some of that human stuff that we put in place, like those cement barriers that we like to tie ourselves to, and not to be so hard on yourself. Also, the terrific message that we're just about to shift. We're a child of the cosmos, okay? And a new earth's coming in. That's what we're building. Okay, all of these lessons, all of this human feeling that we're feeling is to help us not be like a perfect being, okay? It's being you, but it's knowing that you're going to make mistakes, and if you need to rectify your mistakes, or you know, apologize to some people for making mistakes, because sometimes you're going to make mistakes with other people involved. That's okay too, okay? It's having your heart enough to see the truth of it, to ask for forgiveness if needed, to forgive yourself when needed, and to move forward with that knowledge Okay? That wakefulness that we feel about knowing exactly who we are, but not judging ourselves for it. Okay? This is the stuff, it's underneath the deck. This is the stuff that we're having a hard time to see, is the thing that will help us move forward. We've always been trying to build like a utopian society where everything is perfect. It's not going to happen because we are imperfect human beings. We're even born imperfect. So it's not to embrace the imperfections, but it's to be aware of them and, I don't know, work with it, okay? Work to improve on ourselves in our daily lives. This is a place where we learn lessons. This is a school. So we are going to make mistakes. It's always going to be this way. But what kind of caliber school do you want? Okay? Do you want where the pupils are not getting anything or not understanding anything? And we have two levels. The people who are deemed perfect and the people who are deemed imperfect. Or would you like to strike up that balance in a school where knowledge is always invited? Even if you step in a big pile of dung, okay, that knowledge is going to be, I'm not going to say the word savor, especially after I said dung, but it's going to be invited in and understood and no less important than anything else that you go through, good or bad, okay? Anyway, I'm going to let you go with this. This is long enough. I'm going to do an extended. I'm really going to let Spirit come in and just talk because this was from my perspective, my story time. I thought that was important that you knew as a reader, I am just Jane. I always say this, I'm just Jane doing a service, okay? Letting you know that you are as great and as wonderful as I am. You can get stumped too, and it's okay. It's okay. Doesn't mean you're no less wonderful. You are absolutely wonderful in your own life, okay? Feel that power. And feel and let it all in, okay? So this is what your inner self wanted to say on the winter solstice. I'm going to continue the winter solstice later. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, Pisces, and I will see you later. Bye.